The time has come for Barry White. Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe was written, recorded, and produced by Barry White in 1974. First single from the Can't Get Enough album, which was also came out in 1974. It topped the Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard R&B charts and has since become one of his greatest signature tunes. It was his second US chart topper. After Love's Theme, it became a gold record in the US. Barry White performed this song live on The Midnight Special in 1974 and on Soul Train, May 24, 1975. That's the first line of the Wikipedia that I have had a look at there. And when I was making the little graphic for the side there, I've actually chosen the wrong graphic and I've used the one for the album rather than the single. So we need to fix that up. So let's have a little bit of a look into that now. Go over to the mix window there and you can see the session. And you can see my little picture up there, which I can move around. I won't move it around too much, but I'm going to change that. And let's see if we can just get this running while that's happening. So you hold there and I'll add the right one in. That's the album. We don't want that. We want Can't Get Enough single sleeve, which looks a little bit more like this. Make it the right size. Zzz. And then I'm pretty happy with that. I'll get a look at that. Yeah, look at good. That's great. So we got the correct one in there. This is 22 channels. This session, it's there's a couple in there that I've had a quick volume mix of this because it was so loud. It was clipping out again at like 10 dB, just like a few of the other sessions that I've had. So I've taken some levels for it just to give it a bit more of a to sound like the original version, but without changing anything. Just want it to be audible so it's not freaking out. But there's a track here called Piano L, 12 and 13 piano, and 13 piano. So what I've done is, it just had way too much piano, so I muted those other ones and figured the second one is a comp of those, so it's just mixed together, and we'll put that in. Until then, you're all familiar with the song, the sexiest song in the world, the sexiest song to ever exist, probably responsible for more babies than any other. Let's have a listen to the kick drum from this great song. Very heartbeatish, isn't it? Intentional, I'm sure. Them fluffy waves. You can hear how really punchy and loose, punchy and not necessarily really crusty and crispy and defined, but there is. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. Okay, one moment. Let's go here. Yeah, we can see that. So what's happening here is this particular track has got a lot of that 60 hertz, which is I believe it's like a low E, and not a whole lot of top end. But you can hear the snare in it. So you know that that's just what the sound of the kick is. Because we can hear a bit of that bleed there. But still, I like it. It's a bit woolly. It's a bit, I like that. Let's add that snare. That is a really, really nice snare. Really crispy and tight. Let's check out what the snare's representing. Like 230, 240. Fundamental. You can hear it. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's the hum, first harmonic. 800 closer will be the next. If you want a bit more snap, you add that. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll listen to the two together. You can hear the band in the rest of the band in the room too, which is really cool. I feel the same. Sorry, Barry White's so good. So this is called 0304 Kit. Now I believe, because I don't have 0304 Kit here, which would be the left and right. But I've got 0304 Kit and 0304B. So I dare say whoever released these files has had a mix of channel 3 and 4 and stuck them together, and this is it. And then 0304B is probably the panned version, perhaps. Let's find out. So there's one hard left and one hard right. Okay. And then that sounds like a more... That's a panned version, so we can definitely hear that there's a left and right there because there's tom in the middle. So let's hear that on the other channel, that 3/4 kit. There's hard left and hard right. Whereas this next one, that sounds more like a more accurate representation of what would actually be happening, because that first tom would be kind of up the center. Oh, I've just missed it. Here we go. And then the other tom goes to the other side, which is normally how that kit would be set up. So we're going to mute the 0304 kit, and we're going to keep the 0304B, and we'll have a listen to those, technically 4 channels, but 3 together, and hear what they're like. That's pretty rich. That's pretty fat. Add this percussion track. Just a bit of cowbell. Oh, and there's some rhythm stick in the background. Can't remember what they're called. Clave. Congas, fantastic. That combination of clave and cowbell is quite good. I really like that. I can't get enough of your love. What's this, congas? Okay, we get that idea. Let's put all that percussion together and we'll hear what we've got. Isn't that fat? You can just lay anything on that. I'd do anything for a sexy lady snake. Remember that bit on The Simpsons? Anything for a lady. Oh my God, it's Barry White. Darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby. And I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, baby. We're jumping ahead. We're too far. We're going to get cancelled before we even start. Bass time. I want to hear this bass from the very start because this has got some sexy stuff. Very springy. Okay, that's just all that. Wee woo woo. Wow, it's way different to what I pictured. Really simple. That could still almost be anything, couldn't it? Okay. Tonally, what are we dealing with? So we got a lot of bite in this track. Around that 1K. Really kind of woody. What are we thinking, guys? P bass or jazz bass? You guys put in the comments what you think. I'm thinking P bass. Again, I'm not taking a guess. If you're coming here for real information, you're coming here for the wrong reasons. I feel the same. Okay, and then some guitar. Oh, familiar? Yes. Let's go to that start. That delay. How good. Yes, you can't beat that. That's classic use case for this. Song seems so simple when you just break it down to that basic guitar line, doesn't it? I mean, there's more, so we'll check it out, but I love that. And they're doing a similar thing up here. Let's move to it. Okay, I'll go back. So they're just copying each other, except for that little run. It's a great guitar tone. Rhythm. So the fact that I can hear the other people's instruments in this implies to me that they were in the room when everything was recorded together. So that would make, I suppose it would make sense. It sounds quite good. I'll go up to this end part. Some chucks. Chugga, 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 chugga. Another rhythm guitar. No, I'd panned this previously. This sounds like it could be an overdub. Because you can't hear anything in between the spaces. You can't hear any of the other instrumentation. Bring that back out. Next rhythm guitar, just like the sound of it on the left, on the right, wherever it's coming in. Nice and clean. See, I like that there's a little bit of indiscrepancy. That, like, they didn't quite hit the note. And put all the guitars together. Actually, go to that section. You love, baby. I feel like that. That guitar should be up a little higher. A lot going on there, but I mean, it's definitely going to work together. Now, there's the piano left and right, and now again, this I've just checked it out, and this channel is literally just both of those put together. So let's hear it. Gorgeous. I really should learn the words to this one, 'cause it's so damn good. Piano feels good. So big, it's so open, isn't it? You can hear it in the band in there. I feel the same. But it just sounds like it's recorded in the room rather than directly on it. It just sounds so open. Really, really open. Really, grand. It doesn't have that close mic'd, really tight feel. It's got that really nice, spacious, open thing going on. Like, I feel like I can hear more of the piano than I can of the strings on the piano, do you know? But I don't dislike that. I think that's great. What's that right at the start? Is that... I should have listened to... Well, let's go back and hear that. Alright, yeah, we know what we're dealing with. Oh, there's a mistake. There's a mistake? Alright, okay, we're definitely going to listen to this. This is with... I'm going to take everything off, okay? Not my clothes, but listen to everything for 1 sec. Okay, so there's a false start. I love that. All right, the vibes. Let's hear this vibraphone. If you ever see vibes on a track, they're not just talking about, yeah, man, these are such good vibes. I mean, a vibraphone. Take it off. Thanks, Dylan. No, I'll take my clothes off for you. There's a different website for that, and you can subscribe to it. Lots of bleed, which is cool. Oh, that's beefy. Listen to that. You can see in the waveform there how it kind of like, it looks like it's wah, 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 wah. You know, the volume's going up and down. The reason for that is on a vibraphone, it's like a giant, say a xylophone or a glockenspiel or whatever, but the reason it's called a vibraphone is it has this little, underneath each one of the notes that you hit, it has like a hole that goes into the tube that continues to make the note. And what happens is there's a thing that shimmies across the front of it that opens and closes those holes at varying speeds and creates that wah, 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 that tremolo effect, or vibrato effect rather. Listen. That there. Now, does that make, technically, this is shit I could Google that I want you to answer for me. Is a vibraphone an electric instrument because of that? Or is there alternatives? I'm not a huge band, orchestra sort of person, so I don't know this stuff. But listen, it sounds great. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'll skip along a little. Yes, vibes. Good vibes, everyone. Oh, here we go. This is an important part. Nice. It's like a big band. There's a lot of players in this group. This is fantastic. All right, some harp. Let's have a listen to some harp. Now, I wonder if they mean... I already know. I'm not trying to trick you, but I wonder if they mean, when I see harp, I go, oh, yeah, mouth organ. But, or harmonica, it depends on where you're from. This is a harp. It looks like a stringed harp, like a proper cherub instrument. Gorgeous. Listen to that. I didn't know harps had nylon strings, too. Wow. Wow, listen to that. Yes, they're standing right next to the horns. How good is a clunk on the harp? Do you reckon they did that and they were listening through it when the record came out to say, oh, that's my clunk? Another harp roll. Let's go. Some chords. So that seems to be everyone's favourite thing to do on the harp, is just ring, rub your fingers along it. But there we go, he's plucking some chords now. Another one. Just having fun listening to harp, I mean. We seldom listen to harp, don't we? Classic. That was an expert pull off there. Listen to this. It scales down a couple of times. So it just goes from you to me. It scales all the way down, and then plucks a chord off at the end. Listen up. Finishes off on a note. So it goes down, down, up, up, note, chord. Down, down, up, chord. Isn't that cool? One more time. Very cool. Dangers, apparently you've been listening to this all day. Have you really? What a coincidence that I would manage to pull this one out tonight. That's great, man. It is a great song. It is definitely a great song. We didn't even get halfway through. Wow. But that's okay. We need to have a listen to some woodwinds anyway. So let's check out the woodwinds on Channel 16. Oh, yeah. What are we dealing with? Some clarinet here? Sitting next to the trumpets. Really tight. And they got a bit of a rest. So this is the golden era of the recording industry, right? Everyone's in a big room. Everyone's in like an auditorium style thing with a microphone on them. They're all sitting next to each other, and they're playing the songs together. And then Barry, whether or not he's in the room with them, or if he lays down his takes later, because the songs, they write it out on charts and they give it to each person, and then they play it together. There's only one way they can do it, so you can hire technicians rather than musicians and technicians. Can be different things. Like these people that are hired in as guns as musical technicians for this stuff, when they're handed these things to just kind of copy what it says, and that's totally fine. That's a great way. I wish I was a technician. I could shut up and do what I'm told for a change. But these guys are just nailing this together. Get ready for it. Okay, I'll move over to the horns. We'll just transition into that. I might just up the size of those so I can see. Wow. Roll them together. Bring it. Alright, I'm going to listen to just the horns. I wonder how many horns are there. That sounds so good. Move over to the strings. Wow. So smooth. I want to see what's going on here. Look at that. Even the spectrum looks beautiful where it is. Look at it dance. Wow. Too much, see? That's just beautiful. That's perfect. And listen to even those high notes, they weren't piercing. They don't go through your ear, you know? So get ready for this high note. It's perfect. You can see it sit at 1K, then 2K. Can't get enough of your love, baby. I'm gonna pump that up at that 2K note, right? And we'll have a listen to it. Oh, missed it. Okay, back one. There we go. No, I didn't do anything. That's all right. I like those strings, though. They're very smooth. They're very nice. Oh, there's a second lot of strings. Why is there two lots of strings? Okay. Oh, damn, it's just... I think it might be a second take and they've... to thicken it or something? Either way, I like it. It sounds just as gorgeous as the first one. But let's move along and we'll get to that point now. I think we're at that spot. There's only 2 channels of vocals here, but if you're here, stick around because this is the part where where we do the vocals and we have a good time. And Barry White, what a voice. World renowned for it, in fact. If you're watching on Facebook, go over to the YouTube and subscribe to that. You can type in Broden Minogue Midnight Mixes. You can type in Luffigan, which is the name of the channel, and subscribe to it and all that kind of stuff. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching and enjoying. I've done zero promotion because I don't care, but I do appreciate that you have managed to find this somehow and are enjoying it as well with me, because this is just for my own pure enjoyment but continue to make your continue to request, because I do find some of the ones that people have requested and am planning to get through them. I didn't even plan to do this many, but I have come this far. So I'll stop when I get bored, essentially. Until then, I'm having a great time finding new music, finding new stuff, and getting new ideas, and learning how to rip off the masters. You know what I mean? Learning how to learn from those guys and do what they did, and just trying to apply that to my own life and apply that to my own creative output. All right, back over, and we'll listen to some Barry White vocals isolated right from the start. Oh, you know what we'll do? Let's just go back real quick and see if we can have a quick look at some of the tracks that we've heard so far. So I'm going to get rid of that. Let's have a listen to those drums again. Remove that. Okay, it's not freaking out yet. Okay. I can't get enough of your love, baby. We're gonna get in trouble. And I don't know why. I can't get enough of your... Oh, shit. Maybe I'm not even in the right spot. I was trying to be smart and drop in a Barry White, make Barry White do backups for me, and then it didn't work. Okay, time to listen to Barry lead vocals. Actually, let's just check. There's something on the harmonies channel. Let's listen to that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so the vocal harmonies must have been done on the... No. It's just headphones.
People say that...
Okay. No interruptions here. We need to hear this. This is very important that we all listen together.
I've heard people say that...
Oh, listen to him.
Too much of anything is not good for you, baby.
You can hear that thickness.
But I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
As many times as we've loved and we've shared love and made love, it doesn't seem to me like it's enough. It's just not enough, baby.
Oh, damn.
It's just not enough. Oh, baby.
Oh, jeez. I would be careful if I. Ooh, Barry White, what are you doing? Oh, jeez, put this next to that Shakira one, and I reckon I'd be done.
Enough, baby.
Oh, damn.
My darling,
I want to go back just before it starts to sing. Is you can hear that thickness, the weight in his voice. You know,
I've heard people say that
bit of that breathing.
too much of anything is not good for you, baby.
So I've believe it or not, I've been all weights in the last like 5 odd years, to bigger than I am now, to a lot smaller than I am now, and it does affect the weight of your voice and how it carries. Yeah, I'd love to get back to a lighter sounding voice, but at the moment, Barry White here, he reminds me a lot of Busta Rhymes currently, like the voice, the style, and Dave Chappelle, when Dave Chappelle kind of stacked up real big, and like he wasn't necessarily fat or anything, he just had put on a lot of mass, a lot of bulk, and his voice just had this new depth and weight to it, and that's what Barry White sounds like now, right here.
But I don't know about that.
He reminds me, it just sounds a lot like Chappelle and Buster to me.
As many times as we loved and we've shared love and made love,
It's never enough, baby.
it doesn't seem to me like it's enough. It's just not enough, baby. It's just not enough.
Come on, Barry.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Enough, baby. My darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby.
Oh, that's the money. I'm not even looking at the frequencies yet.
Girl, I don't know why.
He sounds so smooth.
I can't get enough of your stuff, baby.
He said stuff. Did he say stuff? Did he say that in the final?
I can't get enough of your stuff, baby. Lord, some things I can't get used to, no matter how I try. It's like the more you give, the more I want. And baby, that's no lie. Oh no, baby. Tell me, what can I say? What am I gonna do? How should I feel when everything is you? What kind of love is this that you're giving me?
So that's too much crispy, right? That's too much crispy for me.
Is it in your kiss or just because you're sweet?
Wow. That's some really nice thickness there. I'm gonna add in some of his backup vocals. We'll just start from here. We might as well. Let's hear it.
Girl, all I know is every time you're near, I feel a change. Something's moving. I scream your name. Look what you got me doing, darling. I can't get enough of your love, baby.
Oh, which one was the high one there?
I can't get enough of your love, baby.
Oh, that's the straight one, and then can't get enough of your love, baby. It was.
Can't get enough of your love, baby.
That's so good. And with the second one, the harmony.
I can't get enough of your love, baby.
Okay.
Girl, I don't know why. I can't get enough of your love, baby. Oh no, baby. Girl, if I could only make you see and make you understand. Girl, your love for me is all I need and more than I can stand.
Wow.
Oh, well, baby.
Oh, wow, baby.
How can I explain all the things I feel? You've given me so much, girl, you're so unreal.
I'm going to add this piano to this,
I
right?
keep loving you more and more each time. Girl, what am I gonna do? 'Cause you're blowing my mind. I get the same old feeling.
Listen to just Barry White. I can't believe we're listening to the Barry White. Wow. I'm going to pump it through a little bit and just.
Can't get enough of your love, baby. Oh no, baby.
Is that
Baby,
sexy?
it didn't take all of my life
Oh, man.
to find you.
What did you just say?
Baby, it didn't take all of my life to find you. But you can believe it's gonna take the rest of my life to keep you. Oh, baby.
It's Barry just going nuts. Next bit.
My darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby. Girl, I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, baby.
He's right on point with his own timing, isn't he?
Oh, my darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby.
We're going to put it all together. Let's hear it.
Girl, I don't know why. I can't get enough of your love, baby. Darling, I
Now, this is my mix here now.
can't get enough of your love, baby.
So if it doesn't sound like the radio version, that's why, because I've had to do it myself.
Oh, baby.
And then there's drums on this channel for some reason. I don't know why, but there are drums there. Wow. I mean, I know I've had people tell me to stop doing it, but I really don't care. I want to do it because it's funny. Barry White, I don't think I've ever heard the man, the myth, the legend, Barry White, with pitch correction, because he doesn't need it. None of these guys need it. But I really want to see what it sounds like, so let's hear it.
I've heard people say that too much of anything is not good for you, baby. But I don't know about that. As many times as we've loved and we've shared love.
I'll move to a singing part.
My darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby.
Go to low range, see if it changes.
Girl, I don't know why. I can't get enough of your stuff, baby.
I want to hear that with the backup vocals and see if it says stuff on both.
I can't get enough of your love, baby.
Check the original. I want to hear if that actually happens, guys.
Lord, some things I can't get used to. No matter how I try.
Doesn't do anything. It does something, but not anything good.
It's like the more you give, the more I want.
But hey, this is a great way to see what notes he hits, you know what I mean? What he's closest
It's
to.
like the more you give, the more I want. And baby, that's no lie. Oh no, baby. Tell me, what can I say?
And another thing I just figured out too, if you were to go in, if you're a Logic user, if you double click on whichever track you want to have a look at, you go to the track, hit this button here which does show hide flex, turn that on. There we go, it's tutorial mode, everybody. And now that we're in there, we go up to pitch, and I can see on the piano roll, after it analyzes, I can see what Barry White is hitting, what notes he's hitting, and I can actually change all of those. If I can change them to whatever I feel like Barry White should have sung instead. I can take the vibrato out of his notes. I can, that's where he, on a piano roll, that's what he would be playing. But so if I took this note, this here, and let's have a listen to it.
I've heard people say that.
Let's go to a singing part. Here, what's going on here?
Can't get enough of your love, baby.
So I could turn all those notes. I could snap them all to it like.
Can't get enough of your love, baby.
But we're entering sacrilege territory here. Like, it goes from having a good time to you ruined Barry White. So we're going to stop doing that. We're going to stop ruining Barry White, and we're going to go back and just have one quick listen to some of those tracks.
It doesn't seem to me like it's enough. It's just not enough, baby.
Strings together. Gorgeous. I feel like the guitars aren't doing much for me in this right now. This is all happening. Can't get enough of your love, baby.
How I try.
It's like the more you give, the more I want. And baby, that's no lie. That's no lie. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hey, if you're listening to something and you don't want to sing to it, is it actually any good? I don't know. But Barry White is. Thank you all very much for coming to check out Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe by Barry White from 1974. I sound a bit like Barry White tonight because I am hungover. But thank you all. Enjoy yourselves. Grab yourself a piece of water, a glass of that. And check out all the other ones on this channel and like them and share them and put them around and stuff like that, because that's the extent that I'll go to promote it. Thank you very much. Enjoy yourselves. And GFY. Bye.